Welcome back to the High Sierra Report for Monday the 10th. I'm your host, Mike Perrin, and in the studio today, we've got Firearms, South Tahoe Firearms, Donovan Calderon. Thanks for coming in.
Oh, thanks, Mike.
All right, so we're talking, first of all, you have a lot of people coming into your shop asking questions about guns, and it probably drives you a little nuts, and it scares me to think sometimes they'll walk in with loaded guns, they'll walk in just not the proper etiquette. So first of all, let's show them how to transport a gun. This is a handgun that we got here. 9mm, you said?
This is a 9mm Glock. And first of all, it doesn't drive me nuts when they come in and ask questions, because that's actually good that they're coming in.
But when they walk in with the guns loaded.
Well, what's scary is sometimes people don't know what to do when they're transporting firearms.
Right.
And really, when you're transporting a handgun, it needs to be inside of a case.
Yep.
And either the case needs to be locked, or inside the case, the gun needs to be locked.
Okay, so pull it out and show us exactly what you're talking about.
This is a Glock 17, and it has a California legal cable lock in it. And if you
spin it around there so people can see how it goes through.
If you don't have a concealed carry permit, this is how you want to transport your firearm.
Right.
Your handgun, anyways.
Yep. And I like how you're always keeping it face down, even when you've got the lock in there. I mean, it's just proper,
even when it's clearly unloaded and inactive,
it's just something your dad used to tell you when you
want to point the muzzle in a safe direction.
Absolutely. And then what is the law against keeping the ammo separate from the gun when you're transporting?
When you're transporting guns, you want to make sure that you keep the handgun out of reach, or rifle out of reach of the driver.
Okay.
So you want to either put it in the trunk. If you don't have a trunk, keep it behind the passenger seat, underneath the seat, somewhere away from you. And never keep it loaded. Never keep any rounds in the magazines. Always keep those unloaded as well, and keep the ammo separate from the gun.
So that's something someone should know when they go through the process. Is there a certain amount of permits, or a certain permit that you have to own a gun in California or Nevada?
In California, there's no gun permit. A lot of people come in and ask, how do I get a gun permit? There's really no such thing. There are other states that require permits. California, for handguns, you have to have what's called a handgun safety certificate, which is a 30-question multiple choice test. You can come into the shop and do that there in the shop. It's $25.
Because you're licensed, right?
Because I'm a licensed dealer. I have a federal firearm license.
Okay.
And I'm also certified to do the handgun safety program.
Oh, cool.
So they can do that right in the shop. And for a handgun, you have to have one of those before you purchase.
Okay.
Or before you transfer, if you're going to buy a handgun from a buddy or something.
Right. What about buying in Nevada? Because it's a lot easier over there. Say you're a California resident, you head over to Reno. What are they?
You can buy in Nevada. Some of the dealers over there won't sell to Californians, and that's just a personal preference of theirs. They don't want to go through the extra paperwork, but they are legally allowed to. And the only thing is, they cannot do a background check on you, so you cannot walk out with the gun.
Okay.
They have to ship it to a dealer in California. That's called a dealer-to-dealer transfer.
So you could be one of those dealers.
Right.
Right. Okay. Perfect. Where can people get more information? And you're located in a really memorable spot, right there at Grocery Outlet. But give everybody your info if they want to come in, ask you more questions. Touch feel. He's got some assault rifles in there, which is cool.
Technically not assault rifles. They're modern sporting rifles.
Modern sporting rifles for all you conservatives or liberals out there. Either way you look at it. So your phone number?
My phone number is 541-3250.
3250, located right outside of Grocery Outlet here in South Lake Tahoe. That's it for the High Sierra Report. We'll see you after this break.